All right, my name is Megan Ingberg, Meghanengerg. We are here down tonight for Ryan's rally.
Where are we?
We are at Central Park in La Vista for Ryan's rally. It's for a vigil for Ryan Larsen, who went missing last Monday. I am actually an employee for the city of La Vista, so I am here to offer my support to my fellow employees, the police department, who have been searching for Ryan, and to also lend my support to the citizens of the city and to Ryan's family as well. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see if my parents will let me hang until the whole search thing.
That would be great. Yeah, we're starting the 7:45, I think, is what time they're gonna start. Yep.
Oh well, I'm allowed out till 8:45.
So there you go.
Got an hour.
There was a bunch of cops there one day, and then just out of the blue, then the next day that they actually told us, because we all saw on the news what happened.
Yeah.
And that was just really scary.
I bet. I'm sure that had to have been really scary for a lot.
One of the paraprofessionals that he was with is gonna get sued.
Yeah. That's the bad part about rumors, though, you know.
My name is Ryan Whittakin, Wedekind, out here at Central Park in La Vista, Nebraska for the rally for Ryan. Ryan Larsen has been missing since last Monday. You can get this information in a shot there if you want.
Yep.
We're out here. We've got some things to help support the family, just some simple things, decals, tumblers, these flyers. Anybody that wants to come grab some and take them to their neighborhood and post them for us, that'd be great. Team Ryan is here to support the family until the very end. We just want to find Ryan safe and bring him home. Any questions, you can direct them to our Facebook group page, hashtag Find Ryan Larsen. Last name for him is spelled Larsen. That's it. Back to you if you
Yeah,
want.
I'll get the bag too. Absolutely. I had the shirt in there. That was perfect, man.
Thanks.
I got I backed up one step and got all your tumblers.
Here in the envelope, I'll have to get your info to make us more of those. Like I said, this was found last minute, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to get the team together to make stuff.
I'll buy one of those small ones.
No one's done on the freaking move. I can't see. What colors that we have right here?
What I get for pulling rank.
Yeah, tell me about that.
have a couple, one for me and then resources on them. I'm right here. Will you give my daughter one, please? Of course. Thank you.
We're waiting for the prayer group. They should be coming anytime, so be patient. They're going to be coming down this way. I don't think they're that far away, but that's kind of how this event starts, so we better let them join us. So it'll be just a few more minutes.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our rally as a community as we come together to deal with Ryan Larsen's missing and also all of the implications of other things. I am Chaplain Roger Kreiser. I'm the head chaplain of the chaplain department for Ralston, Vista, and Papillion. Hindsight is 2020. That's what they say. We can see in hindsight things that we missed before, and that was certainly true of the year 2020. One of the things that we learned in 2020 is that isolation is bad. Many people isolated themselves because they were concerned about getting COVID, and we discovered that as bad as COVID is, isolation is even worse. We are meant to live in community, and when we isolate ourselves, it really hurts community and it hurts us. We have a couple in our church for health reasons that were not able to be in church for over a year. When they finally came back, I did not recognize them because of the isolation. They are back again doing better. So we learned that as bad as COVID is, isolation is worse. The second thing that we learned is that it didn't take COVID to isolate us. We were already isolated with our privacy fences, with our being too busy for our neighbor, don't even know our neighbor, not willing to help our neighbor. We found ourselves wide awake that we had unfortunately slipped into the idea of isolating ourselves from others. One of the things that I experience on a regular basis is I'm kind of a perky person. We are going to do something about that as a community. This rally shows that we have learned that we need each other. We need to be in community. We need to be here for Ryan and his family and his friends. We need to be here for the police, for the schools, for the churches, for government, as they deal with all of the things that we deal with. And not only are we concerned about Ryan, we're concerned about other children in our community that are hurting. And so we are concerned for them too. Well, tonight we have put a team of speakers together that will encourage us to come together, help us to come together, and help us to see just how valuable community is. Jean Klein from Project Harmony, come and share with us, please.
Good evening, and thank you. I'm Gene Klein, the director of Project Harmony. Some of you may know of our organization. We're a child advocacy center helping kids that have been exposed to trauma, and we work hand in hand, side by side with law enforcement from all across the metro. Unfortunately, days like these last week take a toll, not only on the family of Ryan, but the circle that Ryan lives in, his classmates, his teachers, the first responders, the volunteers that are out searching for him as we speak. and all of you. You came because you felt a calling to be here as a community. You felt some need to get involved. And it just happens that yesterday was the National Missing Children's Day. That is unfortunate that we have to recognize that day. But across the United States, across the community, across our state, we have tens of thousands of children just like Ryan every day across our country that people are looking for. So that day is our day to bring attention to this issue. The fact that we are starting to wear ribbons, this is the ribbon for the Missing Children's Day, and that the volunteers have pulled those together for us tonight. Our coming together, our screen, or you're wearing it on your collar, our coming together represents something about the spirit that we bring to the search for this young boy. It also sends a message to the La Vista Police Department. I've seen the faces of detectives and officers in these investigations. They don't ever sleep when this happens. They live day and night thinking about what they need to do to help. An introduction, Mayor Kingdon.
Thank you.
Well, good evening, everybody. What a great turnout. I need to thank my city staff. I need to thank the police department, all the agencies that have helped in this search for Ryan, FBI, to all the local agencies that have provided manpower and resources so that we can bring Ryan home. It's been a combined effort of all of them. As Gene said, it's not just their job. They hurt. But seeing the crowd here is my inspiration. One of the reporters asked me, as the mayor, what do you do to help the community? Because we know that with the great turnout that we've had to help search for Ryan, that you're hurting for him, you're hurting for your family. We know that everybody here has a son, a daughter, a brother, a sister, and how much you would miss them. So you understand what is going on with Ryan's family. But my answer to her was, this is the healing process for me. You're my inspiration. We're not going to give up hope. We're going to continue to have every resource that we have to try to find Ryan and hopefully bring him home safe. La Vista adopted me when I moved here. We are a community of family. Family disagrees. I can see some of the political posts. You always don't agree with me. But when there's adversity, by your volunteer efforts and by being here tonight, continue to help. The Salvation Army has been a huge resource for us, providing water and food for volunteers. They won't take donations here tonight. That's my choice. I believe that God will direct us and continue to guide us until we can bring Ryan home and have closure in this.
We stayed in contact with Ryan's family over these last 9 days. I don't know if Tammy, Ryan's mom, and Taylor are here tonight. If you are, know that we love you and we care about you and we support you. If you're not here, Tammy asked one of our staff members this morning to share this message. And what Tammy had asked was to say how much she appreciates the outpouring of support from the community, from the city, churches, Project Harmony, and perhaps most importantly, our first responders. serve as the superintendent of schools for the Papillion La Vista Community Schools, a role that I've held for the last 8 years. There's so many people that we need to thank. But before thank you very much, Mayor Kindig. No one ever wants to follow Mayor Kindig on the mic. He sets the bar pretty high.
Council and all of my staff, I want to say thank you. I want to say God bless you. And I want to say keep sharing the love. We're going to hear from Dr. Rickley now. Thank you.
Police department in particular are running on fumes right now. And Chief Lawston couldn't be here this evening. Captain Jeremy Kinsey, a member of his command staff, is here, close personal friend. Can we give them a round of applause for the outstanding work that they've done these last 9 days? These last 9 days have been incredibly difficult for all of us. My wife Amy and I have done a lot of praying, and I'm pretty sure you have too. Hope's a funny thing. It takes a long time to create hope in something, and it doesn't take very much to tear it down. I believe this story has a happy ending. I believe that. And I believe you do too, or you wouldn't be here tonight. It would be very easy for all of us to be very pessimistic right now and to assume the worst and to have that worst case scenario in our mind. It's crossed all of our minds. How could it not? A group of individuals from the city to the churches, law enforcement, school, community partners, working quite literally around the clock to bring Ryan home to his family. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And you being here tonight is a big part of the reason why. So if you want to know what your school district is doing to be part of that, we don't have time to go into everything, but I hope if you take nothing else away from tonight, you know how much we care about this community, we love this community, and we are here to support Ryan and his family. For our students that are going through some extremely difficult times, we will have counselors available, working with Project Harmony thanks to Jean's good work. For our parents who are struggling with this issue, as all of us are, we will be doing community forums and listening sessions to answer your questions the best way we know how. Together, one of the things that we have done as a community of caring is put together a 24-hour hotline.
Sending food to the Vista Police Department, getting the message out about Ryan. But we've also seen the darker side of social media. Every one of you knows exactly what I'm talking about. The rumor of
one thing that must be done tonight is attention given to all the children that are present here tonight, all the teenagers that are present. Gentlemen, we thank you for the opportunity to conduct a prayer walk. We thank you for the opportunity of lifting our concerns to you. We thank you for holding off the storms so we could make it all happen. We know that prayer is effective. We believe that Bible. We believe that holy word. We believe that our prayer is effective. Our prayers are heard. We pray for our community. We pray for the businesses, for our city leaders. We pray for the police. We pray for Vacation Bible School. We'd like to see a lot of kids getting
suppositions. None of that's bringing Ryan back, folks. Don't be that person. Mayor Kindig said, we are a family. Maybe one big dysfunctional family, but we're still a family. And when families hurt, sometimes we question, sometimes we lash out, sometimes we say things we don't mean. Resist that urge. Don't be that person that is part of the problem and not the solution. I am preaching to the converted because you wouldn't be here tonight if you were that person. But please remind your network when they're engaging in some of this really negative behavior, you are not helping Ryan, you're not helping his family, you're not helping the cause. On behalf of the Papillion La Vista Community Schools, we love you, we support you, and God bless.
such a high level up. And as a community, we want to make them realize that we love them, we lift them up, we support them, we care about them.